a minute of your time. The book of Ephesians says it is by grace you have been saved through faith. It's not of yourself, it's a gift of God. And it goes on and it says, so nothing to boast about. God gave you the gift of salvation, right? So it took me 40 years to understand this verse a little bit better. Actually, to understand the word grace a little bit better. It took me 40 years because I thought unconsciously I needed all the grace I could get from God to save me. And then as the years went by, I became improved a version of God, of God working in my life, because I didn't do the things I used to do, because God was working in me by his power, right? And as the years went by, I thought, I don't need grace like I used to need it. I needed it when I got started, but I don't need it as much. And God woke me up one day, about 40 years later. Are you ready for this? And he put this on my heart. I don't know if you could see that. Grace to the finish line. I published a book. It was so revealing to me the significance of God's grace that he led me to publish a book on it called Grace to the Finish Line. And the essence of the book is I didn't need grace to get started. I need grace all the way to the finish line. And the power of God's grace working in our lives day after day after day after day. That's the victory. It's not what you can do. It is and it isn't. It's what you do with the grace of God pushing you along the way. Maybe that's not the right pushing you, but encouraging and supporting you and directing you along the way. Grace to the finish line. Yeah. So don't think that you don't need it. We all need God's grace from beginning to end, from the starting point to the finish line. Man, that's good to know. God's grace is sufficient for when you need it, and I need it every day. Hey, so do you. Don't fool yourself. We need it every day. Have a great day. God bless.